What's going on, YouTube? I'm the famous nobody, and I wanted to share a very embarrassing story about the time that I almost got caught jacking off in my mother's room. Now, before you judge me, let me explain things first. All you privileged fuckers that watch porn today, that can watch it on your iPad, laptop, fucking smartphones, or whatever, before we even had websites with porn, we only had two options: DVDs, VHSs. Or I grew up poor, I grew up broke. We only had two VCRs in the house, one that only worked right, and guess where the VCRs was? In the living room. Can't jack off there. My mama's room. I could do that. All right, so how I discovered the porn in 8th grade, my mom sent me into her closet to find something. And if you grew up the way I grew up, if you don't find it and she comes in there and finds it, she's gonna beat you with it. So even though she never beat me with it, I'm terrified. I'm terrified of going in to find a remote, keys, anything, because if you don't find it and she finds it, she's gonna beat you with it. So I'm looking very hard in her closet for something that she sent me for. This is how I discovered the porn. I go in her closet, I'm looking for something. I don't remember what it was, but as I'm looking, I'm scavenging, I'm looking, I see a pink bag in the corner that said, "Come open me." Now, I'm terrified of my mom. Not because she's abusive, none of that shit, but she's given me whoopings before that have made me scared to steal a basketball in a basketball game, because I don't want an ass whooping. So for some strange reason, this bag said, "Come open me." I go in there, I look in the bag, I see VHS tapes with 3 X's on them. It's lit. That's how I discovered the porn in my mom's room. One day, 8th grade, summertime, me in the house by myself. My sister was somewhere, my little brother was somewhere else. It's just me and her. She said, "Eric, going somewhere, I'll be gone for a few hours. If you need me, this is the number." So as she's getting dressed, I'm in her room. I'm plotting. I'm thinking, I need to turn this into a jack-off session. I got the house to myself. I'm about to beat my meat. I don't know why in 8th grade, I was hell-bent on jacking off every single chance I got. If I had to take a shower, I'm jacking off. House by myself, I'm jacking off. Room by myself, I'm jacking off. I was awkward and very horny in 8th grade. So back to the story. She tells me, "Eric, I'm going somewhere. I'll be gone for a few hours. I'm finna finish getting ready, but here's the numbers if you need me, blah, blah, blah." So I'm like, all right, cool. So I'm playing PlayStation, keeping it cool, not trying to show this overly excited emotion that I had inside, because I'm about to beat my meat in the house by myself with some porn. I don't know if God blessed me that day, if God was looking out for me, but I thanked him for that moment. Thank you, Lord. I want to thank you for blessing me with this bag of pornos, and I also want to thank you for this time by myself. She leaves. All right, cool. She leaves. I wait 5 to 10 minutes. But while I'm waiting, I get my jack-off station ready. And what's in the jack-off station? Lotion. And at the time I was using Jergens. To this day, I cannot use regular Jergens. If a person walks by me smelling like regular Jergens, and how much jacking off I did in 8th grade, it makes my stomach hurt. I can't smell Jergens. I jacked off and beat my meat too much. So I had Jergens and I had a jack-off towel. Now a jack-off towel, you cannot use a regular face rag for a jack-off towel, because the towels are never the same after you nut in them repeatedly. And this towel was my very best friend. She leaves 5-10 minutes. I go upstairs. Run upstairs to her room, out of breath because every minute counts. Get in the room, go in the closet. There was no previewing of what the porn was or what was on the porn tape. None of that shit. So you had to judge by the name. Pinky gets busted. I don't think so. White girl cream pie. I don't think so. Black Adonis da 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 da. I don't think so. The name stuck out to me. I don't remember what it was, but it stuck out to me. This is what I'm using. Got it. Got my tape, got my jack off lotion, got my jack off rag. I'm ready. Do I sit on the bed? No, because my ass cheeks is out, because I'm naked. All right? This is a full nude jack off session. Ain't no clothes. Ain't no holding it, ain't none of this holding it up, and no. Fully nude, bird chest out, ass out, and I got socks on. Just like in the porno, I got socks on and shoes on. Do not know why I'm butt ass naked with some Hanes socks and some motherfucking Nikes. Put the tape in. Boop.